tự hào hát mãi lên Việt Nam.
In the course of our millennial-old history, Vietnamese people were working hard and fighting courageously to build our country and defend it.
We have created a tradition of unity, humanity, justice, and perseverance for our nation, and have created Vietnamese civilization and culture.
On the basis of the developed cultural economy, Hong Kong's and Vietnamese residents precisely won the wars against each other, whose lesson is called man enemy, rational enemy, and
Now I will talk about Chinese domination. The Chinese domination of Vietnam began in 111 BC and is usually considered to have ended in 938 AD. A fourth, relatively brief, 20-year Punic invasion by the Ming Dynasty, 400 years later, is usually excluded by historians in discussion of the main, almost continuous period of Chinese colonization from 111 BC to 1938 AD, as is the brief occupation of the northern Vietnam by Chinese forces at the end of the Second World War. First Chinese domination of Vietnam, 111 BC to 39 AD, Chinese imperial incursion, followed by the Han-Nanian War, established Han-Chinese rule in Vietnam. This was briefly interrupted by the revolt of the Chung sisters. Second Chinese domination of Vietnam, ended by the revolt of Lý Nam Đế, who led a rebellion taking advantage of internal disorder in China and the weakness of the waning Liang dynasty. This secured 60 years of independence for Vietnam, but following regime change and consolidation in power in China, the new Sui dynasty sent an overwhelmingly large army south to re-establish control over northern Vietnam in 602. Third Chinese domination of Vietnam, starting with the peaceful abdication by Li's successor in the face of overwhelming Chinese numbers, and marked by enhancement of Mandarin administration. The period concluded with the internal collapse of China Tang dynasty and Ngo Quyền destruction of the Southern Han Armada at the naval battle of Bai Dang River. Fourth Chinese domination of Vietnam, from 1407 to 1427, a 20-year occupation by the Ming Dynasty army from Vietnamese defeat in the Ming Ho War. From 1406 to 1407, to Vietnamese rebellion and last defeat of the Chinese at the Battle of Tốt Động, Chun Động, and Battle of Chi Lăng, Sương Giang, 1427.
In the past, Vietnam was dominated by French and America. This was the darkest time of Vietnam history. America and France are the top when it comes to weapon and force. Vietnam is a small country, but in the end, we won out. Vietnam won because we have the pride, the passion, and we love our country. General Ho Chi Minh and Vo Nguyen Giáp were acknowledged by the world. They led Vietnam to the huge victory.
Nowadays, other Vietnamese has the independence, which still protect two territorial integrity. Especially when China operated during race HD 981 in the East Seas on the 2nd of May 2014, we tried our best to claim sovereignty over parts of the ocean. And more, Vietnamese increasingly improve defense to protect our country.
Vietnamese youth are the key labor force in Vietnam. We play an important role in national construction and defense. We are reaching the goals of a strong country and civilization. We have focused on strengthening solidarity, guiding young people to develop and contribute to national development. We young Vietnamese people showed our proud and love for Vietnam through the practical activities we perform for the community, for our family, and for our homeland. And we live with the quote, đâu cần thanh niên có, đâu khó có thanh niên.